Yes. It's steel.
But you can't be any geek off the street. Gotta be handy with the steel, if you know what I mean.
Keep it real.
Keeping it real.
Hello and welcome to the channel. My name is Steven and this is Steel Keeping It Real. So you know what today is.
We will win. Now, Dad Rock.
That's right, it is Dad Rock Wednesday. And on this day, I like to do rock songs from the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s, and they're not adult contemporary, but they are still songs that rock. Now, the first song that I am going to do goes all the way back to 1982. Ooh, I rhymed.
I'm a poet and didn't even know I was rhyming those words.
And the song is by John Cougar Mellencamp. Now, am I dead naming him if I'm still going by John Cougar Mellencamp?
I'm no expert or anything, but I've heard it can be a psychological trigger to some people.
If I am, I'm sorry. But the only thing that I know of songs that he did under John Mellencamp was actually the cover of Van Morrison's Wild Night that he did in 1994. Now some of you might be saying, well, Steven, he was just known as John Cougar in 1982, which that is true.
You are correct, sir. Yes!
But I was living in the UK in 1982, and back in those days, songs from the United States didn't hit the UK until a year later after they were in the United States, except for Michael Jackson's Thriller. So by the time that song hit by the time that song hit the UK in 1983, he was known by John Cougar Mellencamp. So there's that. But you know, if people get offended if I call him that, I'll just go by John Mellencamp for the rest of this video.
Are you satisfied?
So the song is Jack and Diane. Now this song, in my opinion, was almost inescapable because it was everywhere. It was rocking. It was different. It had that almost Phil Collins type of drum beat towards the end. You know, it had that within the song, and it was just this really, really cool song that evoked a lot of memories to people because they're like, you know, suck it down, chili dog, outside Tasty Freeze. If you've ever been to a Tasty Freeze, you understand what that reference goes to, but you understand a lot of references that this goes to if you understand just a little bit of what this song is trying to say. So let's take a look at what this song did do on the charts. And blammo, it went to number 7 in Australia, number 1 on the Canada Top Singles, number 7 in Ireland, number 31 on the Netherlands Desktop 40, number 32 on the Netherlands Single Top 100, number 12 in South Africa, number 25 in the UK, number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100, number 3 on the US Mainstream Rock, and number 1 on the Cashbox Top 100. So that song did pretty good considering it wasn't necessarily the first hit from John Cougar Mellencamp, but it was the first hit I knew of him. But there were other songs around that time frame where he just blew up. And so, you know, this song, as I read here, it was chosen by the Recording Industry Association of America as one of the songs of the century. So that's a big deal. That's a big deal. So if you like videos like this and others on the channel, please don't forget to hit the like button, the subscribe button, and the notification button, because I'm trying to do at least 10 videos each and every week. Keyword is on try. And I'm also on this big push to hit 5,000 subscribers by my birthday, which is May the 1st. So you can help me do that by subscribing as well as all the other things. So without any further ado, here is John Mellencamp and Jack and Diane.
Your name's Diane.
Yes.
Little ditty about Jack and Diane, two American kids growing up in the heartland.
Little ditty about Jack and Diane, two American kids growing up in the heartland. Jackie gonna be a football star, Diane's debutante backseat of Jackie's car. Sucking on chili dog outside to taste freeze. Diane sitting on Jackie's lap, got his hands between her knees. Jackie say, hey Diane, let's run off behind the shady trees. Dribble off those Bobby Brooks, let me do what I please. Say, oh yeah, life goes on long after the thrill of living is gone. Say, oh yeah, life goes on long after the thrill of living is gone. To walk on. Jackie sits back, collects his thoughts for the moment, scratches his head and does his best James Dean. Well, then there, Diane, gotta run off to the city. Diane says, baby, you ain't missing nothing. Jackie say, oh yeah, life goes on long after the thrill of living is gone. Oh yeah, they say life goes on long after the thrill of living is gone. So let it rock, let it roll, let the Bible bell come and save my soul. Hold on to 16 as long as you can. Changes come around real soon, make us women and men. Oh yeah, life goes on long after the thrill of living is gone. Oh yeah, they say life goes on long after the thrill of living is gone. A little ditty about Jack and Diane, two American kids doing best they can.
All right, that song still rocks. I'm sorry. The song still rocks. It still holds up to this day. It still invokes the same type of memories. It takes me all the way back to 1982, and I was like 12 years old when this song came out, and it was just one of those songs, like I said, it had that Phil Collins kind of feel when the drum beats come in there, and, you know, we never heard of John Mellencamp. Yeah, I almost did it. We never heard of John Mellencamp at the time, so this was somebody new, fresh on the scene. And even throughout that whole time of the 80s into the 90s, he still had his own sound. He had this kind of like almost country bluesy type of thing, with a lot of his songs. And, they were enjoyable. They were invoking, a small town feel, but with a large town type of sound. It was just, phenomenal at the time. And I respected John Cougar. I still respect him, John Cougar Mellencamp. And a lot of his songs are holding up to this day. So there you have it. If you are still here, I thank you very much for staying tuned. I really do appreciate it. First and foremost, I want you guys to like the videos as much as I like making them for you. After that, all you need to do to help me out with the channel is to like, subscribe, share, and comment. Peace.